Good morning. Well, it's actually afternoon. Well, I've had the eventful day. A grand, eventful day. Like a boss. I need to go and. I should have did this before I started the damn live stream, but I need to go find my trash bags. Just make pee-pee. Maybe I have to buy more trash. Cheers, Daniel Berry. How you doing? Grab this trash from in here. A fucking bachelor pad. A terrible bachelor. Oscar plays. Cheers, Oscar. How you doing? I'm trying to mute it so you don't hear this crap noise. Sorry about that. What it do? Cheers, TK. Cheers, Bingo. It's good to see y'all coming at the same time. Makes me very happy, man. Very happy. Very, very happy. So guess what happened today? I got fired. Motherfuckers. I'd like to get into a fucking fight. Fucking big fucking vice president someplace that did some big old fucking stupid safety exercise. And the same motherfucker that made me fucking... I'm pretty sure it was the same dude that said I fucking left early one day when I never left early. Oh yeah. I like to get into a big fucking fight. Anyway. So we're there like, oh look, what's going on over there? We look over there and 2 fucking bodies fall out of a lift. And they're like, oh shit, that's an emergency. What do you do? Call 911. So everything is already prepared in advance. 911 call issued. Boom. Ambulances, fire trucks, everything, all the first responders come to the scene. We got to go and help out. We're over there working on these 2 bodies, look at these 2 bodies, and look over it. Oh, there's another body over there on the ground. What do? Go over there. So I'm one of the first people over there. So I assess the situation. I go check the pulse. This dude's dead as fuck, guys. Start CPR. Okay, so I started doing fucking chest compressions. Anyway, this son of a bitch said that fucking I was over there fucking playing around. Now it was kind of funny situation. I was kind of laughing a little bit, but it was kind of weird. And I was kind of being serious too, though, you know. But he says I touched the fucking goddamn mannequin's dick. Well, my buddy's standing right next to me. He's actually recording the whole fucking thing. You can see the whole video. That never fucking happened. What the fuck are you talking about? And he said this other guy. He said me and this other guy were doing that. Me, the only 2 people that went over there to go fucking goddamn take part in the situation. Well, when this one dude said that, I said, no, that's not what happened at all. I said, we was kind of fucking over here kind of laughing about the situation, playing around, but we were the fucking ones that came over here and started doing CPR. And this is what we did. You know, it's just bullshit. So let's go talk to this guy who said that. Went over there and that guy said to my face that this other guy fucking touched this little fucking doll's fucking dick. I said, this is a fucking mannequin. This don't have no fucking penis, number one. You're a fucking pervert. I don't know what the fuck you think you saw, what the fuck you were trying to see. But you totally misinterpreted the situation. We checked this damn doll's pulse. I said, let's check it. Let's see if it has a wallet. Let's check the ID. This is what I said. But anyway, so this guy happened to be a big fucking vice president. And so I was all up in his shit. What's up, John Doe? Cheers. Early today, about 10:30, they told me I got to leave the job site. It was all fucking a fake safety drill. It was all a safety drill and shit like that. But like I said, it was all fucked up. Accused me some stupid shit like that. And so I fucking got in this motherfucker's face and I was fucking about to beat his fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? I said, you're a piece of shit and you're a fucking liar. I said, you might think you can fucking push fucking goddamn that shit and fucking play around with other people. Fuck no, you're a piece of shit. I ain't gonna fucking goddamn have you do that. And this other guy, he's like, man, he said, man, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because I stood up and defended him. I'm like, he didn't, I was right there the whole time. He didn't do that. The fuck? Exactly. I was looking for a pulse. You know what I'm saying? Where do you look for a pulse? I checked the fucking goddamn, the groin. I checked the wrist. You know what I mean? All the fucking places that you would normally check for a pulse. What the hell? Well, oh man, dude, everybody loves me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, oh man, I don't know if we're able to save you. I don't really give a fuck. So fuck this mother. I don't like being on that site. There's a bunch of stupid motherfuckers. Some asshole, shitty fucking company that's fucking just trying to delay the job. The same people that wanted to do the safety drill to delay the job, just to drag the job out and prevent people from finishing. It's bullshit. Make him look. It looks good for a safety drill. But it's gay. It was stupid. It was prevent me. I got called from a different job site to go over here and fucking get him help out on this shit. And instead of being able to do my job, I got to take part in this stupid shit. And I was doing it. Like I said, doing chest compressions on a stupid fucking goddamn dummy doll. Crazy shit. But anyway, it don't matter to me. As I was about to leave, the fucking goddamn foreman ran out and says, I don't give a fuck. You showing up tomorrow morning, bro. So I don't care. I'm ready to fucking leave anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Get tired of all the bullshit. But yeah, Melty almost got into a fucking goddamn scrap down with another fucking old gray haired motherfucker. Like, I fucking bowed up on this son. I said, you're a fucking piece of shit. I said, you're a perverted old motherfucker, aren't you? The fuck? I was really astounded when the little dude said, thank you, man. He's like, I was just fucking around, but yeah, it probably did look like I touched his fucking dick. I said, did you really? Oh, fuck. I jumped that motherfucker's case because of that. That some bitch didn't do nothing like that. What the hell are you talking about? Jesus fuck. Oh, well, it don't matter. I'll defend the homie. It was all crazy shit. Anyway, bullshit stuff. So much drama at the shop today. Sorry, they fucking made me leave early today, but I left with a day of pay. Vacation. The fucking all the people love me up there. You know what I'm saying? They're like, dude, that wasn't the best response, Melty, but you know what I'm saying? I understand it. But, you know what I'm saying? You can't respond like that to the guy. I said, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting there fucking accusing me of some stupid shit, like calling me out like that in front of all these people. Fuck that shit. I ain't gonna tolerate that. I'll beat his fucking ass. Exactly. Exactly, Theo. There's no doubt about it. Anyway, probably shouldn't have stopped taking my medicine. Maybe I should start taking it. Well, like I said, we were the only people that actually went over there and responded. We're the only people like, well, everybody else is standing at a distance. We're the only people fucking taking part in it. This guy's got some kind of fucking problem with me anyway, so I don't give a fuck about it. You know, be happy to get my hands on the son of a bitch, honestly. You not joke with safety. Exactly. Exactly. We weren't joking around. We were taking everything serious. Dude was butthurt because he thought a bunch of people were, but literally, we weren't. Literally, we weren't. I don't know what he thought he saw. But like I said, my homie sitting there got his fucking phone out and he had the whole thing recorded. And he goes and shows the guys. He says, look, what the fuck? My foreman was right there. Everybody was right there the whole time. So they know everything, you know what I'm saying? They were like, dude, that's badass. Like, way to go. Good job. Baseball life, what it do? Oh, you was a safety officer. That's why nobody likes you. Son of a bitch. Ah, you were a rectal examination officer. Making sure nobody's smuggling anything into the cave. You're like, I'm gonna have to check your cave before you check mine, you son of a bitch. The safety mannequin. I like it. I don't know if you see what I got, but I got all these tubes, man. If you smash the tip of it, it tastes like strawberry banana. Well, I didn't want to say my mind. 1,200 meters down. Yeah. Well, when people say you really like to go down, and when you go down, you go down. You go all the way down. They're not lying. That's going down. You're a down goat. You go down deeper and better than anybody I think I've ever talked to. Oh, you use an elevator. Some people use a bedroom. Some people use a kitchen. Some people use a motor vehicle. You elevators. But yeah, while you're in a shaft, you're like, it'd be nice if a shaft was in me, huh? You son of a bitch, 12 meters per second, down and up. You, wait, you're skeptic. You went down as fast as you got up? Or as fast as you went down, you got up? Dark, dust, death. The 3Ds, disaster. Nasal sin. I'm glad you unblocked bingo. It's a big sign of being a good person. Oh, what are you saying? Nasil, nasal snake, nasal. What are you trying to say? Calm down, TK. Let's rationalize this. Nasilson. 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 Bingo, listen, help me translate what TK is saying. I got the wrench part, you son of a bitch. You have a wrench. What are you talking about? I'm confused. Ah, Nasilson. The big wrench. Everybody can't just have a big wrench. Too much chaos can go down. It's not cool. It's scary that anybody has a big wrench. Car Spots Australia. Hello, cheers. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. That's the only Australian I know. Son of a bitch. No trolls. The trolls have all been tamed. They've all been tamed. We break the back of the trolls with the wrench of doom. Ah, you just lying. Yes, no doubt. They can have the money. They earn it. They earn it. This isn't a job for me. This is supposed to be a sacrifice, my sanctuary, and my a sanctuary that I provide for you all to enjoy as well. A place to refresh your mind and be filled with hope and joy for the future. You know, it is not a place to profit, and it's never been designed for that. So yeah. My jungle oasis. I ate a shitload of candy again today, and now I'm not working. I usually get to work and fucking work it all off like a boss. Taze Rickiaman Putera. Man, is this man Pooter Beast? You son of a bitch. How you doing, man Pooter Beast? Oh, my kneecaps. My kneecaps are hurting, that's for certain. They're hurting like kneecaps shouldn't do. You stay blessed too, man. So I don't know. I don't know what I do. They told me they're going to give me a call today and let me know which the word, bird. Where the hell's my cigarettes at? Oh, here they are. Every time you see an orb, an angel gets its wings. And if you see 10,000 orbs, then an angel gets a ding-a-ling. What do angels do with big old floppy ding-a-lings? They use them to soar way up high. They use it like some wings. The nutsacks are like flying squirrels, stretched out nice and taut. They fly to all the treasures that you have ever bought. flying on a nutsack. It's a magic carpet ride. Especially if you ain't shaved. They can see your hairy side. Kilowatt electric. Here's my neighbor. Man, Buddha peace. Oh, you touched his tra-la-la. I don't think it was me that was accused of it. I think it was the other guy accused of it, and he may have done it. I just didn't like being brought up in it. I didn't see it. If I was laughing about anything or chuckling about it, it was just the situation, not necessarily at anything like that. So I basically was defending this other guy. He touched my da-da-da, my ding-ding-dong. Gay. And the situation had me so tensed up, I guess, when I got home, I actually fucking kind of threw up. It didn't feel good. I don't know if it was something I ate. I ate some beef jerky. But they got mad at me. The new Pope is American. But the question is, does he have an eye for fried chicken? Because I just had an idea. What do you think about Popeye's fried chicken? You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. You know that'd be a fucking divine recipe. Angelic even. He touched my tra-la-la. I gave the mannequin CPR, mouth to mouth. Yeah. Anyway, that was the excitement of my day. Oh my God, I didn't even know this thing had this thing. He's South American. Holy shit, he's like a gringo. I mean, he's like a... What are they called down there? It's like a Jose. Down with dope, up your butt with the Pope. This is what all the choir boys sing now at the Catholic Church. Terrible, man, terrible. Was he in some sort of missionary position? In the news it said he was married. Oh my God. He's part Bolivian and part French, but he was born in Chicago. That means he's American. Okay, TK was right. TK, this is one of the few instances in life that I know of that you were actually right. I'm sorry that we said you're wrong. You do have a bad track record, but on this instance, we apologize. That's why I say you're German. You're a Turkish German, kind of like an African American, you know. South American people see him as theirs. Oh my goodness. A Catholic Pancho Villa, if you will. I meant that in a good way. A germ man. He is. He is. He wasn't born out of slavery. Not every person who's considered an African American was born out of slavery. You know, matter of fact, many people, maybe their grandparents or great-grandparents were slaves. But this is something that you don't hear talk about a lot. And this is kind of, I've told y'all this on my channel before. This is kind of, it kind of irks me when I hear people talk about that racism shit and stuff. All right, very true. There was slavery. And you might have had some slave owners that mistreated their slaves. But actually speaking, there were several slaves that bought their freedom. They earned their freedom, and they had love for their master, and they had love from their master to them. And they earned their freedom. They bought their freedom, and they were freemen. And some of them had slaves. You know, this is, it's not, it's a, blah, 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 it's all bad, it's all bad. There was a lot of people that chose to rise above that circumstance. You know what I mean? They didn't let their circumstances hold them down, you know? It wasn't. It's not. And it shouldn't be considered full of misery. Exactly. I will say this. I will say this. For the people who were kidnapped, who were either by different tribes or by Portuguese or whatever, you know what I'm saying? The people that were stolen from their homes and their families and put onto a ship, the people that had to survive a fucking big old journey in a big old fucking ship hold, full of disease and death and nastiness. Uh, yeah, my heart goes out to those people. That was a terrible tragedy. You know, their offspring and what I got that was born into it. It sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, you know, saying for the people that actually had to get kidnapped and stolen away from their families, yeah, you know that had to have sucked. I wonder sometimes about Bingo's ancestors and how many slaves they scooped up, wrapped up, lassoed. Slavery, look, almost every great nation was built on the backs of slaves. At the same time, almost every great nation that's ever existed set their slaves free at some point. And so at the same time, I mean, as bad as it is, you can say, hey, this is what we did to earn our place in society. You know? And you can be proud of it. You shouldn't use it as a fucking way of holding yourself down and holding yourself back. Say, hey, this was our rites of passage. You know? When us Sicilians came to the United States of America, we got treated like shit. We got shit work. We didn't get the respect that we had where we lived at or whatever, you know. Bullshit, Bingo. Bullshit. I don't believe that for a second. You had a complete history of slavery. Matter of fact, one of your great grandparents was actually named uh, Slave Master McGillicuddy, and he was the grandson of Slave Catcher McGillicuddy, and they had a daughter. You know what I mean? And it was the Slave Queen. You know, and she married a Lombardi. And this is where the majesty of the bloodline kind of started going downhill. 1609. Really? Well, that's pretty impressive, man. That's pretty impressive. That's like, it makes you think that was a big lady, huh? Harriet Tubman. Tubman. Exactly, Skeptic. Exactly. That's why my family ended up in Sicily, because we went through during the Moorish conquest. When the Moors went through, my family was with the Moors, and we were just destroying fucking all kinds of people and taking their shit. It'd be like, yeah, your shit is now mine. Oh, you mean sausage. Saus. Sauce. Age. Age. Sausage. Spell it right. There you go. Nailed it. You're like a real fucking American now. He's a real American boy. The Barbary pirates were brutal. That's why they call them barbarians. Because they were a bunch of fucking pirates. Skeptic, did I tell you I got fired today? I couldn't control my anger. Fucking prick. Dude was talking shit about me and this other guy making some fucking stupid accusations. And I jumped in his fucking face and I called him a piece of shit and a fucking liar. He happened to be the vice president of the company I work for. Fired, man. Like I had to leave the job site. Peace. But then, before I could leave the job site, the foreman came up to me and says, "You're coming back here tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. Show up tomorrow." So, see that what they didn't what that stupid ass didn't realize is a buddy of mine had the phone out. He was recording the whole thing. So my whole interaction with this doll was recorded, and it shows everything. And they've already showed that, and so everybody's on my side. No, it wasn't my fucking fault. It was some stupid safety fucking meeting shit. I was giving this damn doll CPR, and fucking dude fucking said that me or this other guy touched this doll's dick. And I'm like, it's a fucking mannequin. This mannequin doesn't have a fucking dick. Number one. I don't know what you thinking you saw. You perverted. Now, I stuck my finger in the mannequin's asshole to check for a pulse. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see if there was any kind of fucking response. But that's different. It has nothing to do with his penis. I would never do nothing like that. No, but so I went off on this guy who fucking said that shit. I was like, "You're a fucking piece of shit. The fuck is wrong with you? Why the fuck would you say that about somebody else?" And let alone the only people that responded to this fucking fake ass event. But anyway, doesn't matter. Pearl season. A very good pirate to work for me. Awesome. No, 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 bingo. One job site. There's several job sites I go to on base. I work for several different contractors. That's just one of the contractors. Doesn't involve that. Plus, nobody knows my name. They only know me as Milton. I think I will. Roll me up one bingo. There was a Dutch pirate named Jan Janzoon. He was born in Haarlem, the Netherlands. No, you got your places wrong. Harlem is actually in Chicago. Or maybe New York. I don't remember. Harlem is a different place, though. Get your fucking facts straight, man. Daniel Ramirez, what's up? Do you have a brother? Oh, man, the fucking boat guy? No. I think he was related to Sig Sawyer. Oh, I didn't know there's another Harlem out there. Oh shit, I didn't know this. What in the hell? Well, thank you. I feel like I'm less of a dumbass now that you dropped this knowledge bomb upon me. Upper Manhattan is Harlem. Are you sure? I thought Harlem was the Bronx. Only Noodles knows these things. Noodles, we need your fucking New York expertise. Paging Noodles. Paging Professor Noodles. You're kidding me. Oh my goodness. Now I think you're just making things up. You're just making these words up, bro. Harlem is not the ghetto. Listen, people that are world travelers fucking are from Harlem. That's why they call the Globetrotters. Listen, when people say they're from New York, I always say, get a rope. Because, people from New York don't know nothing about chili or paste pecani sauce. I ain't never been to New York, and I ain't never going back, 'cause everyone I met there was smoking on the crack. I'll never go to New York, and I'm sorry I ever went. I've never been to New York. Very little time spent. You have 3 pounds of Heinz ketchup. Now, as a German person, I would expect you to have Heinz ketchup. This makes sense. But what confuses me is you seem more like a sauerkraut kind of person based on your attitude and your actions. He's got the Kleiner ketchup. Tiny little bottle. Bergen to Spurgen. Thankfully, I have something big in your hands. TK, are you masturbating again? Listen here. I know it looks big with your teeny tiny little hands, but listen, don't get your hopes up, because when you go to the gym with somebody like me, holy shit, you're going to be like, oh, Melty, I didn't know. And I'll be like, you son of a bitch. Now you're going to have to take it like a man. I'm very interested in the story. Rabbit Island. I knew that. So keep telling me about the pirate, man. We're talking about Jan Jansun. He's a really gay pirate. Really? Oh, that's great. Me and my gym talk? What are you talking about? No, I'm not talking about the gym. I'm talking about TK's magical butt pirate adventure. Really? Why do you think that is? You think he was just mad? Mad at his old lady? The whole reason he took to the sea in the first place? Really? Seems gangsta. Bingo. There ain't a fucking part on your body that's black or looks black. I would bet you probably look, what color are your nipples? Are your nipples pink or are your nipples fucking dark? I would bet you money this lady has got titties on her back. Holy shit. Back boobs. The darkest bone you have in your body is TK's penis. He became a pirate from Morocco and sailed the Mediterranean and the Atlantic. But the question is, did he ever really plunder the booty? You know what I mean? I mean, get like just tons of gold. Go to Pound Town. You weren't a real pirate unless you took your treasure to Tortuga. Did he go to Tortuga? If he didn't go to Tortuga, he didn't. He didn't. He wasn't shit. He didn't do nothing. You think this is THCA? Teach us our own. I have provided you a reasonable doubt. So I accept that. I like it. The world may never know. It gives me an ability to do whatever the hell I want to out here. Too many lurkers lurking and too many flaggers flagging, man. Really? Damn. Yeah, but everybody else stayed because, hell, you know, they found out that Morocco was not so bad. They had hash, they had good women, belly dancers and shit. How you doing?
I'm in there.
Where their families are still enslaved. I think they need reparations. What up, simple girl? How you doing? Simple girl, I got fired today. Yeah, I almost got into a fight. I got sent home with pay for today. Probably not going to be allowed to go back on that job site, I'm not sure. But I'll probably go to a different one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like to got into a fucking fight with the fucking goddamn vice president of this other company. Son of a bitch wanted to talk shit. I just defended this other guy. I'm like, you're a fucking lying piece of shit. I was with this guy. This guy didn't do fucking nothing. I'll just go to a different fucking site for now. But I mean, I'm fixing to be gone by the 20th. It's gonna be probably my last day or something. Really cool. No, no, I don't have to do nothing. I mean, I'll be moving here soon. I don't know where I'll be going. I don't know. But yeah, I'll probably end up in Colorado or something for now. Maybe I'll rent that room for me if you let me. I'll pay you good for it. But I don't want to intrude. I would never be there, hardly ever. But it'd be nice to have a place to go on the weekends or something. But I don't know. I have no clue what to fucking do. It all just kind of sucks. But I'm pushing through. I'm sure he's already heard about it. Shit in the bucket. Really? Was he captured for being a pirate? I'm really surprised he hadn't called me. I know, I heard about that. Yeah, it was fucked up, man. I shouldn't have responded how I responded, but it pissed me off. He ain't never been stood up to before, obviously. He didn't like it too fucking much. I called him a piece of shit in front of everybody. I said, you're a lying piece of shit. Turns out he might not have been lying. I don't know. But I don't care. Really? You think I can play this pirate? We should make a movie. You can finance it. I'll be the actor. I'm a big, tough, mean son of a bitch. I I play a nice guy on the internet. I can fucking stand it. When you, it takes a lot to piss me off, but when you start talking stupid shit, it really pisses me off. It sucks. Sometimes we gotta walk away. It's fucking hard. Well, I was forced into a confrontation by this other guy who was put in this position, and I'm like, that son of a bitch is fucking lying. This is not true. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is saying that? What the fuck? And he said, well, let's go talk to this guy. And we talked to this guy, and he said this. I said, that's not what happened. This is what happened. He's like, I saw that. I said, you didn't see me do shit. And he said, no, I saw him do it. And I said, that's somebody who was giving that fucking doll CPR and checking the pulse. What the fuck is wrong with you? He didn't do that. He may have done that. I wasn't paying attention. But it was all on the video, and none of that was showed on the video. So we actually had proof. ADHD makes people want justice. I wanted justice. I was pissed off and stood up, stood my ground, and said, fuck you. I said, you're a fucking dirty-minded fucking pervert, you son of a bitch. That's how I should work it. I knew what you were saying. Motherfucking homeowners association wants goddamn justice for Shizzo. The HOA. At least it wasn't that. It could have been worse. Oh man. Oh, a lot of stress to deal with. I didn't want to have to deal with that shit. No, it was the last site I was on. I've been on a different site, you know what I'm saying? And I'm supposed to be going to another site anyway. I'm not too worried about it. But anyway, the guy at that site, the foreman, everybody likes me there. So it's like, they all defended me and got my back. Oh, well, that's all good. We'll see how the fallout is tomorrow. Yeah, we'll start a whole new adventure, I reckon. Yes, it was a very exciting day for Melty. Created all sorts of tension within myself. I think a lot of people have it, Bingo. I think it's something to do with diet, modern diet, society, probably sugar. I don't know. Anyway. I was open for a distraction. At least I can sit there and I can think about other things. That make me happy. My catfish adventure. My steak adventure. Ice cream adventure. My Crane Creek adventure. And there's plenty more adventuring to be had. There's no doubt about it. Saying me, more cowboy than you. Through and through.
Friday night boys and girls I see, drunk and running around like ants. They all just want to be heard and seen, speaking their minds and taking their stance. Some are real happy and some are mean. Some are just looking for quick romance. They want to be part of the popular scene, so they dress the part and take their chance. Boys and girls are acting real strange, pretending they're welders and cowboys and such, buying old work gear from the exchange. You can tell their hands don't do very much. Saying me, more cowboy than you. I swear Everyone's glued to their flickering screens, faces illuminated in the dark. Their pockets are full and their cars are clean. Their biggest worries where they should park. So if you see cowboy hats and boots, chances are it's on daddy's dime. They're all in the bathroom snorting their toot, having a mighty expensive time. Saying me, more cowboy than you. I swear that I'm working class through and through. Saying me, more cowboy than you.
Faces illuminated in the dark. Alright, man. I guess I'm gonna go chillax. Maybe watch something on the freaking iPad or something.
I love it. It's beautiful, man. Well, it's not too dissimilar from home, you know. A few differences, just geographically. I like it, man. Good people.
Up there in northern Montana.
Yeah, Saskatchewan. Yeah. Northern Montana. Funny, man. Anyways, speaking of Wyoming.
Some but happy, rich but I'm broke, and the good Lord knows the reason. I'm just a cowpoke from Cheyenne to Douglas, the ranges I know, 'cause I drift with the wind. No one cares where I go. Jeans, so I'll stop eating steak. I'll go back to beans. I'll pick up a 10 spot in Prescott, I know, riding the Bronx in the big rodeo.
Take care, Bingo. Cheers, bro. Thank you, man. You do bring a good tunes. Hopefully I'll put you on some good ones.
Some evening, springtime, Philly all fine. I might spend all summer. You're on my mind. I'll never be branded, never be broke. I'm a carefree range riding, lifting cowpoke.
Alright, everybody. I appreciate y'all being here hanging out with me. I'm gonna take and go and chill that. Thank y'all for just being y'all, man. TK for being TK and Bingo for being Bingo. And all you guys and girls, y'all are just pretty cool. Even Theo is late. He's not that bad. First son of a bitch. Nah, man. Deuces up your booses. Caw-caw.